I just got some like devastating news from Mother Nature. She's such a bitch. Damn! Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Melony Lorraine if you are not familiar, but if you are a returning viewer, hey girl! In today's video, I just got finished recording my get ready with me. No, it's not get ready with me. It's more of the makeup routine that I do when I'm going on a date, which led me to make this video because I mentioned in that video, I'll link it in the card somewhere. That video led me to talk about my dating experiences and how I dibbled and dabbled in dating apps. So that's what this video is about today. I'm going to talk to you all about my Tinder experiences, meeting people meeting up one person or so off of Tinder in like real life and everything like that. So if you want to listen to what I got to say and the story I got to tell, then please keep on watching. Okay, so my phone has some receipts, maybe, I don't really know, but I'm going to try to remember everything that happened accurately, being on Tinder and everything like that, because like I said, I've been on there. I'm not ashamed of saying it, you know what I'm saying? I've heard about Tinder, Plenty of Fish, and all of those other dating apps. I have never tried just Tinder. I don't have any other dating apps. It's just Tinder. I don't have that app anymore now that I'm dating someone that I actually like. We didn't meet from Tinder though. I deleted the app a while ago. So yes, that's what this video is going to be about today. So I want to say back in January for my 26th birthday, I went to Atlanta. Backtrack. Okay, me and my friend, one of my best friends, her name is Daria. Hey boo. Me and her decided to actually get on Tinder together because she had just moved. I don't be putting all her business out there. I don't know if she want me to say this or not. But she had just moved to Atlanta. Well, moved back to Atlanta, shall I say. And she was looking for, you know, some entertainment, some male entertainment. This is what I'm going to call it, some male entertainment. So, I don't know if she told me to download Tinder or if I told her to download Tinder. I can't remember how it went. I knew about Tinder from college. I knew people were downloading it. Some people even downloaded the app because it was required in certain, I want to say criminology classes or sociology classes or something like that or whatever. So people downloaded the app for that reason. You know, I downloaded it to see what it was and to see if I would actually meet somebody and, you know, the whole nine. So I don't know which one of us told which one of us to download the app. We both downloaded the app pretty much for the same reasons. We were looking for niggas. Not necessarily, but in a nutshell, that's what it was. So she downloaded it, I downloaded it. And you know, you swipe left when you don't like somebody and you swipe right when you do, in hopes of that person will come across you in your profile and swipe right as well, and you'll both get the notification that either one of you has also swiped, meaning they also like you, and then you can proceed in a conversation or whatever. So in my experiences with just that part alone, I've had quite a lot of matches, you know what I'm saying? Some good looking fellas on here, but a lot of them are crazy as hell. So that kind of like stirred me away from it because people are creepy, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the bottom line. So, you know, when I would swipe right on somebody and I found out that they swiped right on me too, and now it's time for us to start talking or whatever, some people would, you know, start talking to me, some people wouldn't. We would just like each other and then that was that. He would just be in the list of my, what's it called? My matches. They would just stay up there in the matches. Some people I would start talking to and vice versa. It would be small talk, you know, hey, how you doing? Where you from? What brings you to this app? I hate those type of questions because I don't fucking know. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm not going to tell you that. Like, So I would just be like, oh, you know, I'm just bored. I'm just, you know, just on it just to be on it. And that was part of the case. Yes. But, I mean, that was what it was. So I had a lot of matches. Or a lot of people that like me, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And like some people would follow me on my social media. They would follow me on my Instagram. Or a lot of people would follow me on Snapchat. If I didn't like them, I guess, they would find me on social media and start following me on there, which brings me to the purpose of this video anyway, because that's what happened in this particular case. So one of my most recent instances with Tinder was from this year. I had swiped right with this boy. We matched or whatever. We started talking, and he was from, I forgot where. I think he was from Miami. He was from Miami, but he was in Philadelphia because he was filling out the city to see if he really wanted to move out here because somebody was paying for grad school. I don't know. A whole bunch of shit he told me. You know what I'm saying? So he told me, and then that was his story or whatever. And sometimes you do come across people who are in Philly for a couple, because that's where I'm from. I'm from Philly. People end up here or whatever, and they try to set up a Tinder to like get like hookups for the weekends whilst they're here or whatever, in the whole nine. I'm like, you looking at the wrong girl, because I ain't with it. I don't know you, and AIDS and HIV exist. When we had our small talk, you know, he asked me, you know, what I did I go to school, because he was in school or about to go to school or whatever the case may be or whatever. And that conversation was going pretty well, you know what I'm saying? It felt good, no pressure, none of that. But when it came to the point where, you know, I decided to exchange numbers, he texted me right away, and this man sent me a dick pic. That's an automatic block, okay? Unless I asked for it. And I'm just like, wow, like, block, and then that was that. Because I don't play them games. Like, I'm not on Tinder for meaningless hookups. Like, that's not what I was on there for. I wasn't on there for a relationship either, though. So I guess that's kind of why people thought. But that's still no excuse to send me no dick pic. But I didn't ask for it, so don't fucking send it, nasty. Anyway, that was just one of my most recent experiences that I had earlier this year before I started dating. But yeah, that was that. So the main person I'm gonna talk about in this Tinder story is how niggas ain't shit. I mean, I know that already, but like, damn. So back to me going to Atlanta for my 26th birthday was last year. Oh yeah, I guess one of the boys I'm talking about, I guess I didn't swipe right, and I guess because I didn't swipe right, he felt the need to follow me on social media, and that particular app was Snapchat. Just an FYI, Snapchat is the app where all niggas in relationships go to cheat. Yeah, I'm giving up the dirt. He would watch my stories, not really say much to me, like, at all. He would just watch my stories, and then that would be it. I would watch his stories too, just to see who he was, to get a feel of who he was. He looked like a nice guy, I guess. I don't know. He wasn't like no creep. You know what I'm saying? You instantly get the feel when somebody is a creep. He wasn't no creep. He was older. He had kids, and that at that point, that's all I knew. So I'm in Atlanta. I'm doing my thing for my birthday with my best friends, with my girls. We drinking, blah blah blah. I'm serving looks with the outfits and the lays, the whole nine. You know, I'm doing everything. So occasionally prior to my birthday, he would like not talk to me, but he would compliment me. I would post a selfie or a picture or whatever, and he always tell me how pretty I was, you know, I looked good, I was cute, the whole nine. That's already known, but thank you. But he would tell me all of those things, and like that, and he would keep it at that. You know, he wouldn't say, oh, you pretty, oh, what's your name, how old are you, none of that. He would always tell me I look pretty, or my makeup was nice, or something like that. You know, no creepy vibes at all. He kept it on the playground. Okay, he kept it on the playground, and that was something that I noticed. Like, okay, he's not a creep. He just giving me a compliment. No harm in that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, and we would move on. It would be months later, he would tell me how pretty I looked again. So back to my birthday. So this is where it all started. And here now we in December. This is in January. My birthday is in January. It's actually in 3.5 weeks. Capricorn gang, all day. What's up? So I don't remember what picture he commented on particularly. He told me how pretty I was and how good I looked. So when I said thank you, that's when he took that chance or that opportunity to come up with a conversation. I don't remember necessarily how it went, but it was something along the lines of oh, he wished me a happy anniversary. He wished me a happy anniversary. I said thank you. So that's when he decided to you know, keep this small talk, or try to keep it going at least, just to see, I guess, get a vibe or a feel of if I was going to entertain it or not. And I did, because I was single at the time. I wasn't talking to nobody or anything like that. So I was entertaining the idea, or entertaining him in the conversation. So I think he asked me, was I having a good time when I was coming back to the city, or something like that. Regular questions, but it wasn't creepy vibe questions. So I continued to entertain it. Otherwise, I would have blocked him too. We kept the conversation going probably all weekend while I was in Atlanta. Like, you know what I'm saying? We would have small talk. I would ask him what he did. He would ask me what I did. And at that time, I had just started, or I was about to start at the job that I'm at now. I had just started working there again, because I used to work there before. I would start there again or whatever. And we basically talked. Like, we started talking. I came back home after my birthday. I started working, and we was texting back and forth, blah 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 blah, back and forth, days and weeks at a time, blah blah blah. And then it came to the point where it was time, well, not time to, but we started FaceTiming. Well, he's over the age of 32, put it that way. I'm not gonna tell y'all the oldest I talked to, but well, actually, no, I'm lying, because now that I remember, I started my job on January 22nd. My birthday is the 16th. I was in Atlanta, but when I decided to like meet him in person, it was early February. So it kind of moved kind of fast then. Oh well. So it got to the point where he wanted to meet. It was my cousin's birthday and one of my other best friend's birthday. For my cousin's birthday, actually my cousin and my best friend birthdays are on the same day, and I believe that their birthdays fell on either a Friday or a Saturday. And I had plans to go out with both of them for their birthdays. So I was going to go to dinner with my best friend Tanya first, because we didn't really want to go to the bar anyway, because our other best friend Juliana, she was pregnant at the time, so we couldn't go to the bar. We went to the bar anyway, but we decided to just do dinner. So we went to dinner downtown somewhere, and we had a good time there. And I told them, I said, oh, my cousin's birthday is on the same day. After dinner, I'm meeting them at the club around the corner. So after we got finished done eating, they wanted to come along. So okay, we all went. So we go to the club around the corner on Market Street, if you're from Philly. And we sit at the bar. We are there, but my cousin and our other friends are not there yet, because they still finding parking and the whole nine. So me, Tanya, and Juliana sit at the bar. I'm knocking them back. I'm buying shots for Tanya. It's her birthday. I think it was her 25th birthday. Yeah. So I'm knocking them back. Juliana's sitting over there drinking cranberry juice. I'm buying Tanya shots. I'm buying me Henny punches, the whole nine. Like, I'm a baller when I go out, child. If you went around, it's on me, period. We sitting there drinking. I'm texting the guy from Tinder. Should we give him a name? Let's give him a nickname of Mango. So me and Mango I'm at the bar, and I'm texting Mango. He's telling me how he want to see me and blah blah blah. At this point, I'm comfortable with him. I've gotten comfortable with him. It's to the point where we're about to see each other for the first time. Like, I felt comfortable to see him for the first time, because this was way back before you had to be a little bit more careful before you met people online. You know, the whole thing. that whole thing going on or whatever. So I didn't have really nothing to worry. I mean, you always got something to worry about in this type of situation, but I didn't. Like, I wasn't worried. I felt okay. Like, you know, always trust your gut. I felt okay. And he wanted to see me, and I'm like, all right, I'm here. You know, I'm gonna call you when I'm done. But this is where things would get a little, you know, iffy, because, and I didn't know, I wasn't putting two and two together. He kept telling me how he was about to go in the house, and he's about to go in for the night, and I basically had to hurry up and leave so that I could see him. And then I told him, I will call you or text you when I leave the bar. My cousin didn't get here yet. I'm not leaving without, you know, seeing her. It's her birthday. We at the bar anyway for her. So when my cousin and my friends finally did come inside, you know, the club we was at is called 310. It's a sports lounge bar type of thing. When you first walk in, it's like a regular bar, but when you walk further to the back, it's the dance floor, more bars, and like VIP sections. So when they finally get here, we all go to the back and we start dancing. I bought her a drink, and you know, we vibing out, having a good time. Me and him still trying to make small talk, whatever. And I probably stayed there for another hour before I told him that I was ready to go, because he was going to come and pick me up. And then I think about it, that was kind of actually dangerous, because here I am. I was drunk, but I wasn't like, was I drunk? I think I was drunk. But I stopped once I start realizing I might be going past my limit, because I know what my limit is, and I typically stay there unless I'm in a house or with like somebody familiar or comfortable, or you know what I'm saying. But because I knew I was about to meet him, I didn't go too crazy rather, because like I said, it was my first time meeting him, but I was still comfortable. But you still never know. Look at that gray hair. Y'all can't see it, but that's a gray hair right here. So yeah, I tell my cousins, I said, you know, I'm ready to go. I'm kind of drunk. I'm leaving. Such and such is coming. Mingo is coming to get me. And he's gonna take me home. So me, Tanya, and Juliana actually all leave out at the same time, because they was ready to go too. So I get my coat from Coat Check or whatever, put my coat on, I text him, he tell me where he at. He not directly outside the building, he's like parked on the corner. So I'm walking down the street, in my heels, I'm on the phone with him, asking him, you know, where exactly because I have really bad direction, or sense of direction. Like, you gotta leave a trail of something on the ground so that I can find you. So I walked a block too far up from where he said he was at, so I have to turn back around. I'm like, come on, I got heels on, like, you drawing, like, the fuck. So I turn there in the corner, and I see him right there, and I see his body, I guess, like his physique, and he looking like a little nigga. Like, from his Snapchat pictures and stuff like that, I could tell he was fairly skinny or whatever. I just didn't know he was like not that short, but he wasn't tall either. Like, he was average, I guess. Before I got over there, he had got back in the car, so I hopped in the front seat and we ride out. You know, he on his way to take me home. This sounds horrible. Please don't do what I did. I literally took a gamble. Like, I'm in the passenger seat, tipsy as hell. I'm drunk, but I'm not like drunk. So I'm in the passenger seat, not knocked out, but I'm asleep, but I'm still alert. So I'm in the passenger seat. You know, he riding, drive to drop me off at home, and we pulled over. We start talking, and you know, things lead to things, and I go home. So we pulled up in front of my crib. Did we talk? I don't remember. But I go in the house. I leave, basically. We kissed. I left. This is damn horrible. This is a horrible. I should have never done this. After he dropped me off at my house or whatever, you know, I'm expecting to wake up the next morning to a message or, you know, something like that. So a day go by, No phone call, no message, no nothing. Another day go by. I'm not about to blow you up. Another day go by. No message, no phone call, no nothing. So I said, okay, bet, charge to the game. Whatever, I don't give a damn. So I want to say I put something on Snapchat that may have triggered a reply out of him. So he replied to it and blah, 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 blah. So then I asked him, I'm like, so what's up? Like, I ain't hear from you. Everything good? And he like, yeah, you know, I just been working. I just been busy. Same as niggas, excuses niggas use, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool, no biggie, whatever. I forgot how exactly it went. I forgot what happened after I asked him, you know, where he been or what's been going on or whatever. But he ended up texting me from a different number. And the phone that he was texting me from was an Android. We both had iPhones. So he texted me and he like, you know, what's up? I'm like, what number is this? What phone is this? Like, why, where your phone at? You know what I'm saying? He like, no, this is my other phone. So I said, okay. No, whatever. So I made the joke of when he said this is still my phone, but it's my other phone, whatever. So I said, what, your girlfriend went through our messages in your other phone? Crickets. So I want to say he started laughing at that. I can't remember. I'm quite sure I still got the thread. I'm going to see if I can find it. Because I don't really delete my threads. I might not have it no more. Yeah, I don't have it no more. But when I made that joke, he said, I don't think he replied back. So another 2 days go by. And, you know, he's still not texting me, still not calling me, nothing. So I'm like, oh, I must have been right. But mind you, that was literally just a joke. Like, I wasn't serious. I didn't know if he had a girlfriend or not. And I didn't ask because the fuck that got to do with me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that sounds bad, but I'm not about to sit here and ask you if you got a girlfriend because the good type of person I am, I'm going to assume that you don't because, you know, you talking to me and you entertaining me and the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? This is because I give people the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect people to really be cheaters. You know what I'm saying? Because that just, the idea of cheating just blows my mind. I don't understand why people do it. But anyway. So another 2 days go by. He's still not, you know, hitting me up or none of that. So I'm like, damn, I must have been right. I must have struck a nerve or whatever. So he hit me up on Snapchat again. And I'm like, you know, what's good? So here he come with the sob story like, oh, yeah, I got somebody I never wanted to find out about us. Let me see if I got those receipts. I don't have those receipts either. Damn. And I kept receipts, or I wanted to keep receipts just because I knew eventually I was going to record this video. But I guess I decided against it at some point and I deleted everything, but whatever. So he like, yeah, I had somebody I didn't want to find out about us and I was being immature and what he say? I was being immature. I was trying to throw out little hints out there to let you know that I did have somebody in my life or whatever, blah blah. Now when he said that, he was referencing to a picture that was posted on his Snapchat maybe once or twice. It was a picture of some girl and one of his sons or their son together on his son's birthday. But I didn't think like that was your girlfriend. I just thought that y'all took your son out for dinner. I mean, I wasn't being stupid, but I wasn't being, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't putting two and two together because it wasn't my place to ask you, number one. Number two, I'm not going to ask you. Number three, okay, you posted a picture. That don't mean nothing. There was no caption that said babe and son and me on son's birthday dinner or some shit like that. Like, it wasn't none of that. So I just thought, you know, that was your son's mother and y'all took him out to eat for his birthday. The fuck? So I didn't pay no mind to that, but that's what he was referencing when he kept saying, oh, I tried to throw out hints to let you know. A hint, this is not 5th grade. Like, if you got a situation, let me know what's up, and it'll be if I want to like continue to fuck with you or not, regardless if you got a girlfriend or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you pretty much chose what I wanted to do for me. You know what I'm saying? You posted the picture of your girlfriend, and then you wanted me to think, oh, that's his girlfriend. And then you wanted me to continue to talk to you without really telling me what it was that you had going on. You know what I'm saying? So you chose my answer for me. You didn't say, oh, I got a girlfriend. Do you still want to talk to me? Do you still want to entertain me? No. You just say, I still got a girlfriend, but it's your job to look at this picture and think, oh, he got a girlfriend. That's not how shit work, buddy. So we had gotten to like a little, I don't want to say argument, because I don't argue with boys that I just talk to. You know what I'm saying? It's not our place to argue with each other. Like, there has to be some boundaries. I'm just going to tell you what it is, and that's just going to be that. So I'm sitting here telling him, like, you don't sit there and choose what I decide to do if you got a girlfriend or not, and then you don't tell me. Like, what sense does this make? So he like, you know, I apologize, I should have told you. It's just I was starting to like you, and I didn't want you to end things with me or stop talking to me and blah blah blah, that whole thing. So I'm like, that's really some selfish ass shit. Like, niggas really ain't shit, and it's really crazy, because I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, I'm the type of person, I'm the type of person where if I don't know you have a girlfriend and I like you and I want to, you know, fuck with you and shit like that, then I'm going to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a girlfriend and I know you have a girlfriend, I'm not going to fuck with you. But because I started to like him too, I continued to fuck with him knowing that he had a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't one of those situations where I was proud to be the side chick. I had already caught semi feelings for him. So of course, this might still sound bad, but of course I still dealt with him, because for my own sake, for my own pleasure, I guess. I don't fucking know what you want to call it. I mean, and I shouldn't have stayed around anyway, because there really wasn't no point, if you know what I'm saying. But I still continued to fuck with him, and that might make me seem like a bad person, and oh, I'm proud to be the side chick, you a side chick. I mean, call it what you want. I wasn't the side chick, because we just text and called each other from time to time. Like, that's all that was. Like, it wasn't a serious, at least not on my part. I mean, he started to like me, I started to like him too, but I did fall back once he did tell me he had a girlfriend, but I was still dibble and dabble in communication with him here and there. I mean, I'm wrong for it, maybe, I guess, but it is what it is. I mean, it's not my fault, you know what I'm saying, that he chose to step outside of his relationship. Whole time he living with this girl. They got 3 kids together, and more kids on the way. So, and they still together, you know what I'm saying? There was times where he told me that they, you know, broken up. There was one time when he told me that they broken up, and he was looking for another place to stay, another apartment, and he was moving out and blah 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 blah. So when he told me that, that's when I was like, oh, all right, you know, they broke up, relationships end, and I still continued to talk with him. And then I would ask him, I'm like, did you find a place? Like, is you staying with somebody? Did you move out? And of course he didn't, which I didn't really care about either at that point, because I knew I didn't continue to talk to him because I thought that our situation would end in a relationship. I, in no way, shape, or form did I want a relationship with this man. That's not what I was looking for. You know, most of the times when you are in a situation and you find yourself being the side chick, it's because you're waiting around for the opportunity to swoop in and become his main chick or his main joint or whatever you want to call it. That's not what I was doing at all. I was just, at this point, I was living my life. You know what I'm saying? I was entertaining this nigga and that, or 2 or 3 niggas at the same time, basically. You know what I'm saying? I was playing the field. I was not putting all my eggs in one basket. all of my eggs were not solely in his basket. You know what I'm saying? So I was not trying to be in a relationship with him or with anybody else for that matter at that time. That's just what it was, what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind when I'm dating somebody and they're dating somebody else, as long as you let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're just dating, the purpose of dating is to find somebody who suits you. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't necessarily dating them. I was just talking to them, him and another boy here and there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't dating them. I was just entertaining them. I was just, you know, going with the flow. It is what it was type of situations. I wasn't looking to be his girlfriend or none of that. I wasn't waiting for him and his girlfriend to break up or anything like that. I was just going with the flow. I didn't care. I didn't care, to be quite honest. So a couple more weeks, maybe a couple more months go by. Our talking falls on and off. Like, we would stop talking for a while, start talking again, that type of thing. I didn't care either way because I wasn't trying to be his girlfriend. I wasn't trying to be nothing. You know what I'm saying? If he would start talking to me, I would talk back. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I would entertain it. Who cares? So when we would talk more frequently, you know, again, around another point of time, another month or two would go by and he told me, oh, I'm single for real this time, like for real, like it was over. And I would ask him like what happened. He would say, you know, sometimes relationships just run their course. And that's true too. But when he told me that, that's when I really thought it was really going to be over. But of course it wasn't. So then when he told me that they was about to break up for the second time, I started talking to him again, just cause, I mean, I was bored. I ain't had nobody else in my starting five, so he was part of the starting five. So I continued to talk to him some more, and I think I stopped talking to him again because I got bored, or it just wasn't that no more. I just didn't really care, so I said, and he would call it get cute. You know what I'm saying? You always get cute on me. Meaning I would stop talking to him because I wanted to, which was true. Like, I don't want to talk to you. I ain't going to talk to you. Just bottom line. I don't care. You're not my nigga. You're not my boyfriend. I don't owe you no explanation. If I ain't want to talk to you, I ain't going to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? But then he posted a picture of a sonogram on Snapchat. So I'm like, damn, a sonogram. Not with one baby, with twins, child. Yes. So I'm like, damn, you know, congrats. I didn't feel no type of way because I didn't care. Shit, better her than me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how people get pregnant by people who can't. Anyway, so I wished him a congratulations. I said, oh, congratulations. You know, he said thanks. And that was that. I went on about my life. So a couple weeks after that, we started talking some more, like here and there again. He would pull up. Okay, so throughout our entire time of talking or me entertaining him, he would pull up to my crib and we would chill outside. Oh my god, I can't upload this video. We would chill outside and he would pull up and I would hop in the car and we would just chill in the car. One time his girlfriend called while we was in the back seat. So we in the back seat and we, you know, filling each other up, making out, doing all types of shit or whatever. Not having sex though, but we was doing some things, and his phone started ringing. So he like, oh shit, this her. So I'm like, okay, answer it. The fuck. So he answered it, and she on the phone. Well, before she even said anything, the phone is just silent. So I'm sitting there like. And I'm like, oh shit, because I've never been in this type of situation before, like, ever. So yeah, so she not saying nothing, he not saying nothing. So then she like, where you at? Or something like that. And he like, I'm on my way home. I had to stop at the store and get something. I'm on my way home. Some shit like that she was saying. So she was like, why I look like you know, not moving. Mind you, he not moving. We parked. So he like, I pulled over. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm sitting there crying. I said, you know what, I can wait to get in the house to my friends. So so he like, I'm pulled over. So she just looking, and I think she asked him why he was in the back, or no, I think I'm sitting there asking like, damn, she really falling for this shit. It's no way you can fall for it, because when you in the back seat, you can tell that when you're in the front seat. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see the back seat, or you can see like the chair and with the things in the back, the headrest, and with the little gold, the little silver things, you can see that. So she not seeing that, but she not saying nothing either. I bust my lip, y'all. And he just replied back to one of my snaps. So I don't know if she fell for it or not. Our car time, or quality car time, was cut short because he like, all right, let me go, because he gonna keep calling. So I'm like, okay. So I went back in the house, and that was that. And then he texted me when he got in the house, and that was that. So then after that situation, I don't know if what happened, or if she bought it, but that's what happened. But that was like months ago. So we don't talk no more. You know, we still cool, you know what I'm saying? It's just not that, especially with me dating now. No way. Well, there was no lesson to learn. It's just, I didn't care. I wasn't that side chick that was looking for a relationship. I wasn't no side chick. I was just somebody that talked to somebody who was in a relationship. I'm pretty sure she knows that he is like a cheater, because it's just no way. No way. Especially after the car situation. And then her questioning him about that, because he was lying. Like, you know, when niggas lie, they start scratching their head like this. So he on the phone. He on the phone like this, on FaceTime with her like this. Oh yeah, because it was on FaceTime. So they on FaceTime like this, and he's scratching his head, and you know, trying to answer her questions, scratching his head. That's how you know niggas is lying. So I'm quite sure she didn't fall for it. At least I would hope she didn't. But then again, I guess she did, because now she's pregnant. But that was really a crazy ass situation. Like, niggas, that goes to show you, no matter how old niggas are going to do what the fuck they want to do. That's why I do what the fuck I want to do. Used to, you know, past tense. That's what I used to do, what I wanted to do, because niggas ain't shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be committed to nobody anymore. That concludes this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it and got a good laugh out of it. Don't hate me too much, because I don't know what to call it. I'm not a savage. I'm not none of that. It's just people do what they want to do regardless. That's just how life goes. You know what I'm saying? I hope and I pray that if I'm to get into a relationship today and tomorrow, that my boyfriend wouldn't do this to me because of my karma, because of what I did to somebody else as a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But if there's anybody who gets any karma, it's him, because he was the one who knew better. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know he had a girlfriend until weeks after we started talking, or weeks after we started doing what we was doing. Which was just talking. We wasn't doing much, I mean, technically. So that's it's fucked up, but it is what it is. But don't take this video too serious, please. I don't want nobody's feelings to get hurt. I gotta go curse Mother Nature out, because she really drawing on me right now. But make sure you guys hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel, become a part of the gang. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Snapchat. My social media handles will be linked down below, or listed down below in the description box, so make sure you open that up. Melly out. Bye.